Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome again to 5 Minutes to Manufacturing Insights. As we close out 2020, I thought it'd be good to provide some of my thoughts on how to pivot successfully with the COVID-19 pandemic using some reflections I've had throughout the year. The first thought I had is having a healthy mindset. One of my biggest challenges throughout the year personally was trying to provide safety for my wife, who has an autoimmune disorder that she's been battling for almost 14 years. While safety is important, I think having a healthy mindset is equally important when dealing with this pandemic. One technique we use in having a healthy daily mindset is having a quick one-liner, as I call it. That could be a scripture or a positive quote or thought that anytime a negative emotion comes out throughout the day, you speak that one-liner out loud if you can, and it diminishes the power of that negative emotion. So whether it's anger, frustration, fear, you have something to counteract that with that's going to keep you on the positive train throughout the day. Another creative thing that we did as a family was I looked online and found a do-it-yourself sauna practice where you could get a tent and buy the bulb separately, and we actually have that in the closet of our home. So working virtually has been nice because during my lunch hour, I would go in the sauna and have some scripture handy to meditate on, or I like to use this app called Semvelo, which shows you breathing techniques, plays ocean sounds, has you go through practices with different emotions to, learn how to really refresh yourself and have a healthy mindset throughout the day. And when I do those techniques and go to the sauna space or whatever retreat space you may have, whether it's in your home or workplace, I found myself thinking more positively throughout the day, especially the afternoon, having more energy. So things like that are very, very critical for you to focus on a healthy mindset. A second thought I had around how to pivot successfully is focusing more on people and not so much production. While production is important, people, have been dealing with so much this year. And when you set your goals for 2021, ask people how they feel about it. What do they feel they can do different, or you can do different to help them reach that goal? How do they feel they can make the most impact toward that goal? Did you notice the word feel in all of those questions? So I think getting down to feelings and things like that, you get more of an empathetic level to that person, and maybe they feel like you're trying to connect with what they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis or even emotionally. And when you do that, I think you're going to have people more vested in what you're trying to accomplish throughout the year. Lastly, the thought that I had on how to pivot successfully is to have more fun. That's something we can all use, especially with our experiences in 2020 and all the different blows coming from different directions. Do a tent in the basement during the winter time, have a camp out, go on a Christmas scavenger hunt, trying to find candy canes or snowman lights or whatever it may be. If you're in the office place, have a best mask work contest, or even on virtual calls. I love virtual calls that have competitions like Name That Tune, who has the best holiday background, whatever it may be, just spice it up and have a good time. Like I said before, that's something we can all use. So hopefully those 3 tips are very valuable for you. And I want to leave you with a blessing. It's the same blessing that Moses said to his people is, may the Lord bless you and protect you. May he smile on you and be gracious to you. May he show you his favor and give you his peace. Merry Christmas, everyone, and happy holidays.